Alright, there's a video for 1VHT about exercise 68 and 69 of chapter 5. These exercises are about ratios. In my previous video I already explained a bit about it, but these exercises are more complicated. So if you don't get the exercise, you probably want to watch this. It says Nikki, Michael and Sarah, they get 4,000 euros from their aunt, but they split the money in the following ratio, 4 to 3 to 1. That means that Nikki, the first person, gets 4 parts of the money. Michael gets 3 parts and Sarah gets 1 part. So one person gets more than others. Well, in total, there are 4 plus 3 plus 1. There are 8 parts in total. So if you want to know how much money every person gets, the first thing we need to do is 4,000 divided by 8, because then we know how much one part is. So one part is 500. Well, Nikki gets 4 parts. That means that Nikki gets 2,000 euros, right? Because she gets 4 parts and one part is 500. Now Michael gets 3 parts. That means he gets 1,500 euros, and then Sarah gets 500 euros. And when you add it, you get 4,000. So then you know you did it correct. So how much money does each person get? You can see it over there. So this is how exercise 68 works. Then exercise 69. In a fruit basket, there are apples, pears and bananas in the ratio 62 to 1. In total, there are 54 pieces of fruit. How many apples are there? Alright, so the way to calculate this is first we're going to add all the parts again. So 6 plus 2 plus 1 is 9 parts in total. Then we're going to do 54 divided by 9, and then we know that one part is 6 pieces of fruit. The question says how many apples are there? Well, for apples there are 6 parts that are apple. So we do 6 times 6, so in total there are 36 apples. If you wanted to know the other pieces of fruit also, for pears you had to do 2 times 6, and for bananas you have to do 1 times 6. And then when you add all of them, you should get 54. So this is how that works. Let me make a line here so we don't confuse that with exercise B. Exercise B says a painter mixes 3 colors in the ratio 1 to 2 to 5. He uses 20 kilograms of paint. How much kilograms do you use for each color? Okay, so let me write down the answer over here. First we want to know how many parts there are. So I'm going to do 1 plus 2 plus 5, because there's 1 part of one paint color, 2 parts of another color, and 5 parts of another color. So in total, there are 8 parts to this whole paint mixing thing. So we're going to do 20 divided by 8. That means that one part is 2.5 kilograms. So there's one color that he uses 2.5 kilograms for. And there's one color where he uses twice that amount. The question is, how many kilograms for each color does he use? So for color 1, I mean the question doesn't really say which colors they are, right? It just says mixes 3 colors. But color 1 is only 1 part, so that's 2.5 kilograms. Then for color 2, that's 2 parts, so we have to do 2 times 2.5, so he uses 5 kilograms of the second paint color. And for color 3, he uses 5 parts, so we have to do 5 times 2.5 is 12.5 kilograms. So this is the answer for exercise B. And then we still have enough room over here for exercise C. It says another fruit basket has apples, pears, bananas and kiwis in this ratio. So 8 parts of apples, and then 5 pears, 3 bananas and 1 kiwi. Right? So if you add this, you get 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 4 is 17. So if there are 17 pieces of fruit, then you would have 8 apples, 5 bananas, 3 kiwis, 3 bananas and 1 kiwi. What did I say? One more time. 8 apples, 5 pears, 3 bananas and 1 kiwi. Right? But if you double everything, then it's going to be the same ratio, but you have more pieces of fruit. It says here that there are 15 more apples than pears. Well, this is apples, 8, and this is pears. And you can see now that there's a difference of 3. Well, you want the difference to be 15. So that means that we have to take this ratio, and we're going to make everything 5 times as big. And that means that we have 40 apples, and then we have 25 pears, and then we have 15 bananas, and we have 5 kiwis. Because if you make everything 5 times as big, then now we can see the difference between apples and pears is 15, right? This is 15 more than that. And that's what the question says, there are 15 more apples than pears. So how many bananas are there? Well, bananas was this one. So it's 15 bananas. So this is how you can solve an exercise like that. Hopefully this is clear to everyone. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.